All right. All right. I'm here with my anatomy teacher. So this is my second interview. So obviously we're discussing marriages, family problems, and social economic issues, especially in amongst the African American community. So my first question for you is, what do you think? Well, what would your definition of love be?
My definition of love would be compromise.
Okay.
Self-sacrificing, being mature enough to put one's needs before your own.
Okay. All right. So my next question. So you answered that's your definition of love, which I can actually agree with. All right. Would you say would that be like the key to a happy relationship? That version of love, or is there more to it as well?
That is a partial key, I would think, to a happy relationship. But then I think it may involve much more. One is but that is one of the bigger keys. If you can put somebody else's interests before your own, you'll probably end up having a very long, successful, happy marriage. As long as the two also agree on some other pivotal stuff, like maybe types of religions you want to practice, or your fundamental moral compass for life.
Okay. All right. So my next set of questions are now. All right.
So you see that there is no way to submit the assignment on Canvas.
They have to go to grades.
Okay.
Tell them it's under.
All right. So, what is your mindset? Well, what do you personally think about the idea of divorce?
What do I think about divorce?
Yeah, what do you think about it? In black communities. When it pertains to black communities, that's what I mean.
As it pertains to black, are you asking me, do I believe in divorce?
No, what's your mindset? How you ever feel about it? Do you think it's a good thing, bad thing? How you feel about it? Do you think it's common?
I'm not going to say whether I think I can say it's common just in general, period. I mean, statistics for the United States say that most first-time marriages will end in divorce. I think it's even above 50%.
It's around, I thought it was 60-something.
That's what I said, above 50. I don't know how far above 50. So I do know that divorce is common. Whether it's more common in African-American households than our counterparts, I'm not sure of. I would definitely say to the family structure, it may be detrimental. Studies have shown that when having both parents in the house, children tend to have better outcomes as it relates to education, mental stability, so on and so forth. But I do believe that sometimes divorce is necessary, especially if staying in a relationship is going to be detrimental to either of the spouses or to the upbringing or mental stability of the kids.
Okay.
So it's kind of one of those things, you got to take it on a case-by-case basis. It may be good, it may be bad. I would definitely say it should not be the first option when signs of trouble
obviously
happen.
That's definitely, I feel as if personally a lot of people run to that as their first option as an escape. They feel like that's the first thing to kind of work around the problem, when I feel as if it could definitely be solved without going that route.
It may, but you also have to look at people's family backgrounds. If for a lot of people, they may be first generation married couples, right? So if you're coming out of a single parent household and you didn't have both parents, we don't say no better, but let's just say you are not knowledgeable about how to work through situations that you may deem unworkable at the current state because you've never seen it displayed before.
She won't say it, but I'm going to say it. They don't know no better. All right.
Okay, if you want to say
that. So, what currently we're experiencing in African American communities today regarding the family, marriages, and couples, the same compared to when people, compared to when you grew up? Basically, how you see the dynamic of families, marriages, and even how couples are now compared to when you grew up. What would you say? Are they the same? Are they different? How would you say that?
I would say, growing up, I grew up in a single parent household. And I want to say, let's see, the dynamic. I would say, I guess it just depends on who you surround yourself with. I mean, even currently now, I still know single parent households. But I can say I am just more cognizant of paying attention to both aspects. Growing up, you don't really kind of pay attention to it. It's just what's in front of you is what you see. So there were a lot of single parents households around me, including my own. But I did have examples of married couples, like my grandparents were married, my aunts and uncles were married. So I don't know if I would say it's more or less. Most of the people I'm around, they are married, two-parent households, but definitely I guess I could see an uptick in some single-parent households. Oh.